All right, so it's getting ugly in Minnesota. They just killed another person.
And the chief of police. I'm sorry, but that's the case.
I'm not going to show that. I'm posting it online. The news barely shows you that. They've showed it like once or twice. That's it. Here's the aftermath. Here's what's going on.
They're just not taking control of their city. I can't imagine, under the police commissioners that I worked for, any police commissioner, any police executives, allowing this kind of chaos to obtain and acting somehow or other like they were doing the right thing. The fact that they immediately couched this thing in political terms, as opposed to saying,
this is America,
we're going to secure the city and get the chaos under control, tells you all I need to know.
Okay, Paul, stand by. I'm going to go back.
Look at this shit. This is what you're doing on a Saturday? This is what you're doing on a Saturday in like negative 10-degree weather. You fucking sheep. You dumbed down NPC sheep. Doing this for people that would never, ever do this for you. Immigrants ain't gonna fucking stand up for any of your rights or freedoms or anything that you stand for in this life. None of them. They don't give a shit about you, but these idiots, because of the television and Trump, they're gonna go the way that they're being led.
Out live to Steve Harrigan, who is right in the thick of what we're watching right now. Steve, what is happening?
I said they just fired tear gas again. They threw out metal canisters and fired them right to the ground. They scattered the crowd of about 600 to 700 back again. And it's just an eerie scene in a U.S. city. See the smoke right.
Dude, take the gas mask off. We can't hear you talk, you idiot.
The American flag and American values.
This guy just bumped into him. It'd be cool if a fight broke out. Boom. Why don't you watch where you're going, asshole? Hey, fuck you, buddy. Nah, fuck you, pal. My camera is... My phone is recording very slow. This is going to be choppy. I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter. Just enjoy the chaos. Looks like it's orchestrated. This little area has been blocked off all day. And they've been like the ICE agents and the protesters have been facing each other. And it's like this has been building up all day. They were waiting for a main event. Main event happens, they kill a guy, and then boom, the area that's blocked off is now a war zone.
Steve, is there an armored vehicle on its side right in front of you? Or is that a dumpster?
Stupid idiot. We cannot hear her. Is that an armored vehicle on its side? Oh, it's a dumpster. Like this news network.
And this continues to happen every so couple of minutes. They calm down for a couple of minutes and then they go back in. They start pushing these law enforcement agents back, and then the tear gas goes off.
Yeah, it's all for show. It's just smoke and mirrors. It's just nothing. There's nothing going on. It's just smoke. Smoke and people throwing shit.
Steve, I keep hearing, are you...
Nothing is getting accomplished except for scenes for the television.
Okay.
Hey, why are you walking around with a red flag? Like, what? Let me stop this and restart it. Hang on. Dude, you're a moron. We can't hear you. Why didn't you put a mic on like your shirt or something? Why the fuck you're an idiot.
Incredible pictures. We're watching live in Minneapolis. Just a chaotic scene where protesters and demonstrators who want ICE out of there.
No, it's like 12 protesters in one vehicle of ICE agents. This is so stupid.
Continue to push the envelope, continue to push the boundary. And you've got a situation where federal authorities are dangerously outnumbered here. I mean, you see them spread out and they continue to get pushed back. They are trying to keep a crime scene under control of a deadly shooting that happened not too long ago. We're actually going to get an update from federal authorities momentarily. I'm sure, I'm told that it's coming soon. This is from the chief of Border Patrol is going to brief us in just a couple of moments here. Let's go live to Garrett Tenney, who's also there on the streets of Minneapolis. Garrett, where are you? What are you seeing?
Remember the 90s when it never looked like this anywhere in America?
Back, they fired off this tear gas across the entire intersection area. We got some more tear gas coming away. But what's notable is they were abandoning this area with the growing crowds that have been here. And this comes after Governor Tim Walz, he tweeted out that the state has enough forces to secure this area. What we saw is, as soon as federal agents left here, that is when these crowds started to move in closer and closer and closer, overwhelming the local and state police.
Look at these vehicles. I've been using all these agents to go track down Waltz and remove him from his house and get him in custody.
Which is contrary to what
He's chucking shit.
local and state
You think they like their job?
started to move in closer and closer and closer, overwhelming the local and state police, which is contrary
Fucking Mexicans.
to what local and state officials have been saying all along, that they have the forces they
This
need
is
to handle
America.
this. Clearly that's not the case, because they have just left
Did you just set your own vehicle on fire? What are you doing, bud?
this area and
These dumbasses, the protesters kicked the smoke grenade back to them.
abandoned it entirely,
Yeah, we better get out of here. Come on, man, you're smoking me out.
leaving it for these protesters.
And we were waiting for that to happen, Garrett, because that's exactly what Paul Morrow said. At this point, you know, if they've gotten all the evidence that they needed from that deadly shooting, they need to just go back and guard
This looks like Grand Theft Auto.
the ICE facilities in town.
But no, it's Minnesota nice.
That's what
It's the nicest state in America. This is what the nicest state in America looks like in the winter in 20 below weather
looks like it's happening is
on a Saturday.
they're retreating. You've got law
This is
enforcement
America.
agents in an American city retreating because of protesters.
Yep. Bitches.
Yeah, and what we're seeing now is, now the police have cleared out, is you get protesters coming all in this area, retaking control of this.
That big ass truck. They're just driving away. Then what's the point of having this big ass truck if you're just gonna drive away in it, you giant pussy?
You can see all of the debris and everything that is left
Back that thing up and floor it.
behind the barricades that they had built up at one point.
That sounded like some glass just broke.
Garrett, we're having some audio trouble. Who wants
Yeah, you think you're having audio troubles? It's driving me insane.
to get sick?
I have my TV volume on 100. All right, I'm going to put the phone close so you can hear this question. Try to hear this question.
Did you have an additional gun, or was the gun moved from the scene? And I watched the video from start to finish of that when he was wearing that red jacket, and it doesn't seem like he pulled the weapon at any point. So, did the account come from the agent? Did they say that he pulled the gun before, during, after? When does the gun come out?
She's talking about the gun. When does the gun come out? Because, like, she said she saw the video. The cops are saying the guy had a gun. So now watch how they respond.
Again, this situation's evolving. This is under investigation. Those facts will come to light, but let's take a look at the gun.
Okay, maybe they will come to light. Let's see.
You can see the gun here on the screen there
But they're going to go out of your way to show you an image of a gun.
that individual possessed.
Okay.
It appears to be a semi-automatic, high-capacity type, possibly a Sig Sauer 9mm.
Okay, but like there was video. There's multiple videos of the event, and nobody has seen the guy with a gun. So it's weird that you're going to come hold a press conference and immediately show us an image of a gun. That does nothing. Like, okay, cool, you showed us an image of a gun. Listen to what the next thing that happens after that question and this answer.
All right, no more questions. All right, no more questions, sir.
All right, no, we're done. Looking like a staged hoax psyop event. You pick.
Hey, Looks like they're not going to take any more questions. That was the border chief, Bovino.
Stage hoax psyop event. It's gonna get built up. More and more is gonna happen. This isn't gonna calm down any.
Against a bad guy who's got this domestic violence history, and they're getting no help from the locals, and as a result, their perimeter is penetrated.
Blah blah blah. Oh, we're gonna bring Pam Bondi on, huh?
Invited here. We will protect you. Aisha, these are the arrests. These are just the arrests that ICE has been.
How do you have Pam Bondi ready to go on TV after another shooting in Minnesota? This is very weird.
making. And that's why Donald Trump has ICE in Minneapolis to protect the citizens. Sodomy of a boy, strong arm robbery, sexual assault, sodomy of a...
That's who the NPCs are protecting. All those people you see out there on a Saturday in the winter, 10 below, they're protecting illegals who have sodomized people.
A girl under the age of 16.
Boys, sodomized boys, children.
Rape, 12-year-old girl. Strong arm, rape, ag assault. Convicted rape, child...
Now, they might not have, and this is all bullshit, and they're just saying that because it's distract and divide bullshit. But even if it's all bullshit, inside this bullshit faked storyline that we're having to follow and watch, they have one side that's raping children and the other side protecting those people. It's just the weirdest shit ever.
Fondling. These are all the illegals that Joe Biden was letting into our country. And they were all going to Minneapolis because the mayor, the governor, the AG, they were protecting them. And Donald Trump is going to protect the citizens of our country. I was there all week, as you saw. I was in Minneapolis, and we are going to protect our churches. We are going to protect our great men and women in law enforcement who...
So when are you going to arrest Don Lemon? You can't even arrest Don Lemon. You've done nothing, dude. You've given us nothing.
We're out there.
They're all talk. You're on TV talking again. Go arrest somebody.
Doing their jobs today.
Yeah, you got us the 3 no-name people from the church thing, but we want Don Lemon.
They were out there arresting a violent...
Not Don Lemon.
...offender, a violent offender, and then this guy comes doing their jobs today.
Hey, Pam Bondi.
They were out there arresting a violent offender, a violent offender, and then this guy comes up. I can't talk about more of the details. Chief Bovino talked about that. It's now all pending, but we will support the men and women in law enforcement, and we will support the good citizens of Minnesota if the governor and that mayor aren't going to do it.
Some of the people that you arrested, like you mentioned, in the last...
You can say it, Pam. Retard mayor.
Have gas mask on, matching, very expensive, by the way, gas mask. It's organized. They're out there to cause problems, and they're out there to hinder the great men and women in law enforcement, and we are not going to have it in Minneapolis or anywhere else in this country. We're going to protect our synagogues. We're going to protect our churches. That's why I was there, and we are going to
those synagogues.
Fight back to keep people safe. Our country was founded on religion. Our country was founded on law enforcement, and that's what President Trump believes, and that's what we're going to do.
Something else that we've noticed on these live pictures is there's been a red flag being waved. And
yeah, I said that earlier in the video. What's the red flag about?
there are questions now of how much, of a communist influence there might be. This is Paul Morrow relating this to me, a communist, socialist, anarchist professionals, perhaps something else to perhaps look into. The Justice Department, we know, issued these subpoenas for multiple government officials, including Mayor Jacob Frey and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. Where are we on that?
Yeah, so Aisha, I can't comment, of course, on any pending criminal investigation, but they have confirmed, the governor confirmed, the AG Ellison confirmed, and the mayor confirmed that they all
here that have been calling into their blowhorn saying, daring President Trump to send the troops, saying, send the troops. So
You how massive this crowd is. Just by looking at the footage we're getting from a helicopter above, it looks like it's covering about 2 blocks, maybe even more, of protesters and demonstrators who now at this point feel like that they're victorious, that they've been able to win and push.
Yeah, you're victorious. Another one of your people just died. You're 0-2. You're down 2-0, but you're victorious. You're standing in the cold on a block. Woohoo!
A